from Detroit, Michigan, USA. In My House, hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played.
Welcome to another episode of the In My House Techno Music Show. I am your host, T. Carlita, and we are staying COVID compliant, and we are staying home, and we are staying safe. As we wind down this year, 2020, we reach into the archives to some of the fan favorites, some episodes of our past, or some segments, should I say, from our past that really were enjoyed by the audience. This week, we bring to you several segment clips featuring DJ Scent gives her 2 cents of house history. This is T. Carlita for the In My House Techno Music Show.
Hey everyone, for the In My House and Techno Show, this is DJ Scent gives 2 cent house history, showing mad love to one of my all-time favorites, Miss Jocelyn Loretta Brown. She is an American R&B and dance music singer, songwriter, musician, and record producer. Unless you've been living in a cave since the late 70s or just wasn't around yet, you have likely heard Jocelyn Brown's voice at one point or another. Man, her power pack and passionate voice has been at the fore of several definitive short-lived disco groups like Inner Life and Musique, hit the upper reaches of the club charts in large part due to Brown's contributions. She began singing with gospel choirs in church in Brooklyn and became a favorite soloist in Washington, D.C. at her uncle's church. She then left the gospel genre for a while for a more circular form of music, singing along with local band called The Machine and New York-based funk disco group Collier. Brown furthered her musical career in the late 70s, singing on records by studio-created bands like Revanche, Musique, Inner Life, Discotheque, Saran, Bad Girls, Cheek, and Change, just to name a few. Later, singing with Soul Orchestra. During the 80s, she had the opportunity to appear in Bette Midler's concert movie called Divine Madness, singing backup as a harlot. She has also had success as a solo performer. She's hit Billboard Hot 100 charts entries in her name. And I mean, she has done extensive background music inside the industry and is just so well known in the world of dance music. You know, Brown continued to lend and work for decades. Her vocals were frequently sampled, as well as one of my dance floor jams by the group called Snaps, the song The Power, a truly unavoidable dance pop single that came out in the 90s. Her voice has been sampled by so many. I mean, her disco and even house tracks today are just legendary. She's done jingles. She's worked with the likes of Todd Terry. Man, when he teamed up with her and my other powerhouse sister, the diva Miss Martha Wash, for Keep On Jumping, man, you talking about a true classic. She's worked with Incognito, Masters at Work. I mean, you know, doing all kind of soulful house, deep house, pop, funk, acid projects. I mean, you name it, she's pretty much had her voice in somewhere. One of the all-time classics that most people know her by is Somebody Else's Guy. Man, that intro is to die for. You can still play that today and get dance floors moving. You know, we lose so many gems, and some people truly don't get the credit for what they have brought to the music industry. I feel like she is one of those that needs to be more recognized for decades of producing as well as singing. I mean, truly just good music of so many different genres. Her versatility is unmatched. Her husky sound, it hits you in the core. When you hear her, very few can make you feel the music the way Jocelyn Brown did and still does today. I applaud her for pushing forward even when the music wasn't giving her the love it should. She is a light that continues to this day to shine bright. Big ups, my girl, Jocelyn Brown. We applaud you for being there for years. To get my music, CDs, USB drives, mixes, go to djcent.com. Thank you guys for taking a moment to check out This Is DJ Cent Gives 2 Cent House History for the In My House and Techno Show with our girl T. Carlita. Thanks so much.
Rhythm beat, the wave of the future. Rhythm beat.
Hey everyone, hope all is well. Thank you guys for tuning in to the In My House and Techno Show with our girl T. Carlita. This is DJ Cent Gives 2 Cent House History. Taking you down memory lane, giving you guys a little bit of a history lesson of where your girl DJ Cent came from. Back in the early 80s, hanging out at a lot of the different clubs, truly already a music lover, being introduced to disco, progressive, new wave, and then there was house. Dancing the night away, man, had some great experiences. And my love for the music made me want to get more involved. So DJing just seemed to be the right direction to go. Hanging one night, K-Han had a residency on Tuesdays at Zippers. While chatting with her in the DJ booth, I inquired about some equipment. Me and K-Han had went back years of partying, and she said, hey, you know, if you get you some equipment, if you really do get some, I'm going to actually come over and help you set things up. Well, I purchased a pair of linear techs and a Gemini mixer. She came through, woman of her word, helped me get things connected, and the DJ journey truly began. That was in 1991. After several months of practicing, man, so I started doing house gatherings because I wanted to start playing in front of other people. Me and my partner, you know, we have a few friends over, play some cards, I spin a few records. That started to grow, and around 92, started doing the basement parties on Philadelphia Street. Man, those things grew. We would do them every winter. Kind of just kept the crowds down. The house parties got so big, we decided we should move these things and start doing them in some halls. So we started doing little cabarets here and there. That jumped around 94. I actually got a chance to play someone's birthday party at our soon-to-be home called Time Full of Post. Man, I just love the space in the place. It was so big. Got an opportunity to start doing parties there at the end of 1995. Me and my partner created a production company called Vision Productions, and the party began Madhouse Fridays. Ended up being one of the longest running after hour parties in Detroit. Man, I say we had some fun, had a great opportunity to just play alongside some amazing talent. Some amazing people came through for the likes like Queen Latifah, Aaron Hall. I'll never forget the night we had a couple of times Alvin Haley dancers that came in, and man, they just lit the place up. One of the biggest honors I had, a lot of people who know who I am and know my love for Mr. Ken Collier. In 1995, he passed away. And in 1997, they created the Ken Collier Memorial Foundation and did a party called Earthquake at Serengeti Ballroom. That was my first and only DJ battle, which to my surprise I won. Man, just having this trophy representing him, truly one of my greatest accomplishments as a DJ. Continued to do things, playing here and there. Got my first club residency at a place called Albans on a Monday night. Rest in peace, Miss Trixie. And also my man Wesley. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to get out here and be heard by the world. And also checking one of my to-do lists, people I wanted to always get the opportunity to play with was Mr. Melvin Hill. Truly a legend. Man, Melvin could put it down for sure. That lasted for a few years, and during that time, that's when we had created Time Full of Post Madhouse Fridays. That continued until 05. During this time, after 05, I got started doing radio. My man Felton Howard, big ups to him, gave my girl Teresa Hill a CD of mine. I got an opportunity to start doing her show on WDTR 90.9 FM. I also started playing her Project 81 parties. And then the journey just continued. Had the opportunity to do Ribs and Soul Festival in '08, Movement in 2011, and Charivari Music Festival from the year of 2013 until got a chance to close the festival down last year. Just an amazing journey. Also got an opportunity to sign with Detroit Artist Agency. I'm a part of their roster now. Also dropped my first track called There's Some House, which you guys are hearing in the background. Big shouts out to my man from Sorry Records, Detroit Artist Agency. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of that group. You guys check out my music at DJ Scent Bandcamp, also djcent.com for CDs, key mixes, and just upcoming events where your girl will be spending at. Thank you so much for the years of support and checking out DJ Scent Gives 2 Cent House History with our girl T. Carlita for the In My House and Techno Show. Guys, enjoy. Have a good night.
You are In My House, hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri, encouraging all taxpayers to please take advantage of the several payment options available. If you have to visit our office in person, you must make an appointment by going to treasurer.waynecounty.com. It only takes a few minutes. Facial covering or mask is required and social distancing is observed. You can also email our office at taxinfo@waynecounty.com or call us at 313-224-5990.
Hello everyone. For the In My House and Techno Show, this is DJ Scent Gives 2 Cent House History. Giving mad love to the Collier brothers, but mainly my man Ken Collier. Born January 9th, 1949. DJ, producer, mentor, and pioneer. Fondly dubbed the Godfather of House Music Detroit by the electrifying Mojo. Ken was credited with having influenced the very first wave of electronic music in Detroit and inspiring a culture that still lives and thrives today. Ken Collier, along with Ronaldo White and Morris Mitchell, created True Disco Production in 1977. Party promoters like Direct Drive and Zayna Smith, who is the owner of Harmony Park's Spectacles. Detroit saw its first serious dance club called the Chessmate, then becoming the resident DJ at the infamous Studio 54 in 1979. Ken was considered the first DJ to use the 2 turntable and a mixer format. No one had been blending music completely, where music was continuous and never stopped. For 3 decades, Ken still reigned as one of the most recognized DJs in Detroit. He was involved with the Detroit Wasmopolitan Mixing Squad. Members included Dwayne and Mix Bradley, Don Fagerson, and Ken Collier. Ken's love for disco, dance, and house music. He had one of the best collections around and supported other DJs by sharing his knowledge and music with them, even allowing them to come to his home to buy music and learn. His craft on the ones and twos was uniquely all his own, showcasing his gift to all that will listen. But he catered to the black gay community, as he himself was gay. His style and music, along with choosing venues that would cater to his alternative followers, put him in a very exclusive arena of some of the most influential DJs of all time. I discovered Greg Collier, the younger brother of Ken. He began his DJ career in Chicago, hanging with Frankie Knuckles. Then started DJing in the Detroit scene from about 1980 until about 2004. I attended Todd's, a gay bar located on 7 Mile off Van Dyke. Greg Collier and Dwayne McBradley were the resident DJs. I purchased a few tapes from Greg. Prior to Greg, I had only heard of this type of music when I snuck into the famous door, whose resident DJ was Melvin Hill, a few years earlier. I discovered Ken Collier at Club Heavens. I'm sure I had heard him before then, but there was no mistaking the impact Club Heavens had on my life as a person and as a DJ. The way he blended and put his music together, playing tribal music, gospel music, which he liked to call message music, beats, was sick. I began getting his tapes and then adding his style and sound of music to my own collection. I myself have never had the opportunity to hang out or get to know Ken. Too shy at the time and probably more in awe. But he was a huge influence on me becoming who I am today, and for so many others. No one has had the enormous impact on so many beyond Ken Collier did. Hands down, simply one of the best. Due to the buzz of his music, and he started getting more offers to play overseas. He had turned down this opportunity prior for all the love of his fan base here, but eventually did do a gig. His impact on the house music scene in Detroit was felt immediately after his passing in February 1996. A true legend had returned home, leaving the dance community, especially the gay black community, in shock. Tragically, I want to say, due to so much homophobic hatred, he does not get the credit and isn't recognized and respected as much as he deserves to be. Who cares if your ass partied with a bunch of gay cats? That didn't mean you were gay. So please speak about this man and his impact and influence on you. So many have become who they are and have made claims of doing this or that, but don't want to give homage to him only because they don't want people to think that they messed around. No one truly cares. I had the honors and opportunity to meet and speak with Greg Collier after Ken had passed. He himself was a phenomenal person as well as a great DJ. The Collier brothers, in my opinion, were probably two of the most influential people in the dance and music scene here in Detroit. Their legacy continues of what they've put out here from people like myself and new upcoming DJs. Their influence is still, heard and felt today. For all things house, come check out djcent.com. Thank you guys for taking out a moment to tune in to this episode of In My House and Techno Show with your host Tina Carlita. This has been DJ Cent, Gives 2 Cent House History. Take care and God bless.
You are In My House, hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played.
Hey everyone, welcome to the In My House and Techno Show with host T. Carlita. This is DJ Cent, 2 Cent House History. Gotta shine the spotlight on one of my all-time favorite female vocalists, Michelle Weeks, performing everything from dance, gospel, R&B, soul, and really one of my favorites that she really does is gospel house music. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, Michelle Weeks began captivating audiences at the tender age of 4. She's a graduate of the famed LaGuardia School of Music and Arts. Michelle went on to perform on Broadway, debuting in the musical The Tap Dance Kid. She also played a co-starring role in the major motion picture Little Shops of Horrors. Since the early 90s, Michelle Weeks has been a staple in the dance music community. Her powerhouse vocals have been showcased on numerous releases, including the classics The Light, Be Thankful, Give Me Love, and my jam playing right here, Step Out on Faith. Baby, when I say this track gives me life, yes. Michelle has worked along producers such as DJ Dada, Tony Moran, Jamie Lewis, and DJ Spin, just to name a few. She has also collaborated with other dance music greats like Barbara Tucker, Brian Stingley, Don Tellman, and others. In addition to dance music, Michelle Weeks has performed both live and in the studio, doing background vocals for people like Mariah Carey, Taylor Dane, Trey Lorenz, and even my girl Tremaine Hawkins, and many others. She has also provided jingles for major companies such as Kellogg's, Fidelity, and Kentucky Fried Chicken. I mean, I had no idea my singing sister had tapped into so many different musical markets. So kudos to her. In 2016, Michelle has teamed up with the international vocalist Michelle Schillers to embark upon a new venture in music, using the Monarch, the Steam Dials. They incorporated the vocal sound of Studio 54 with today's music. Their album debuted Touch the Sky, which is available on TrackSource, and available to all the major digital outlets as well. Michelle is also working on her self-titled dance EP and R&B album, but continues to lean her amazing voice to select producers. Man, I have quite a few of her 12 inches and have had the pleasure of her doing a few impromptu songs at one of my events called A Night of House Music. Myself and Serena Tyler, we did our birthday bash at a spot called Premium in downtown Detroit. Man, to this day, I still can't believe Michelle Weeks, Sheila Ford, Don Tillman, and Michelle Schillers was in the building and began to share the mic, singing along with the DJs playing music. I just say, it was, I can't even speak upon how blown away I was. When I say, baby, we went to church that night, we went to church that night. Those girls sung. And it was just such a pleasure to see all of those girls I just mentioned, so down to earth. I'm a huge fan of Michelle Weeks. I love her passion. I love the way she sings. Her vocals are so strong and powerful. We always talk about a few singers who make you feel them. Always providing great inspirational gospel house. As Ken Collier would call it, we message music. The music that touches people. So to really meet her was such an honor. I felt so blessed. Such a gift, to watch her do her thing throughout my DJ journey. I'm almost certain you have at least one Michelle Weeks track within your collection. If not, take a listen to her musical influence. Her influences were huge like she is. Aretha Franklin, Shaka Khan, Martha Wash, Patti LaBelle, Mahalia Jackson were some of the divas that influenced her. And I consider her a diva. She's just an amazing vocalist. Like I said, if you haven't got a chance to check out some of her music, please do so. Mad love to my girl, Michelle Weeks. I appreciate everyone for supporting my mixes, music. If you need to get those, check out djcent.com. This has been DJ Cent, 2 Cent House History for the In My House and Techno Show with host T. Carlita. Take care.
You are In My House, hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played.
My friend, you might be going through something right now that you might not understand. But don't you worry. What I have to say can bring a change in your life. You see, no weapon formed against you can prosper. It's in the Word. And if you need help, all you gotta do is ask. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds. And to those who knock, it will be open. down. He will be right there. Oh, yeah. Just ask and it shall be given. Seek and you shall find. He's the light, the light, the light. He's the light in your time of sorrow. Oh, don't you worry, everything will be alright. He is the light, he is the light, 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 the light.
You are in my house, hosted by T. Carlita, where the true stories are told and great music is played.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri, encouraging all taxpayers to please take advantage of the several payment options available.
You can pay online by visiting the Wayne County Treasurer's Office website. Paying online is easy and convenient.
You can also download the mobile app and pay with your smartphone.
You can pay at one of 70 kiosks located throughout Wayne County.
And yes, you can always still send in your payments using the U.S. Postal Service.
If you have to visit our office in person, you must make an appointment by going to treasurer.waynecounty.com. It only takes a few minutes. Facial covering or mask is required and social distancing is observed. Your health and safety is very important to us. You can also email our office at taxinfo@waynecounty.com or call us at 313-224-5990.
Well, that concludes this week's episode of the In My House Techno Music Show. I am your host, T. Carlita. Again, I want to thank everyone who has viewed, watched, listened, shared, talked about, and supported this show. We are slowly moving into our 7th year come January, which is super exciting. So we're going to continue the rest of this month staying COVID compliant, staying home, staying safe, and reaching into our archives to bring you some of the fan favorite, most watched, most talked about episodes over our 7 years of bringing this show to you. Also, I'd like to thank everyone who has tuned in to the In My House Radio. It's a 24/7 radio show right here on the website, plus plus the Sunday Inspiration that has really been a big hit. It's amazing how inspirational music, be it gospel, traditional, gospel house, or any kind of inspirational meditational music, it just makes us feel good, and it's a great way to start off our week. So the Sunday Inspiration is from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday morning Eastern Standard Time. And then after that, it's back to electronic, techno, and house 24/7. So this is T. Carlita. Thank you guys. Continue to be safe. Happy holidays. And this holiday is a little different, but there's still always something to be thankful for and something to be grateful for. This is T. Carlita. Until next time, stay safe, wear your mask, and please stay COVID compliant.